Hi everyone, welcome to your reading for Tuesday, June 16th. Today's affirmation is, within myself I see a loving, beautiful being. It is safe for me to look within. For our reading today, my guides showed me a vision of the Ascended Masters deck. So obviously I took it as a sign that this was the deck that I needed to use for today. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the first card. Positive change. So because I see this card, it automatically makes me feel like some of you may have been struggling in life. You may have been going through a really difficult time. But I feel like in seeing this card, the Ascended Masters are trying to encourage you to make some positive changes in your life in order to move past whatever you're going through right now. So what are you doing to improve things for the better for yourself in life? For example, if you're looking to get in shape, if you're looking to improve your health, this is the time when you really need to start eating healthier, when you need to start exercising. Right now, things are not working well for you. They're not working as well as they could be working. And I feel like they're just asking you to look at your life and to pay attention to what is not working and to resolve to change or fix those things that need to be changed. This might be your attitude. If you're someone who's really pessimistic, remember that like attracts like, and the law of attraction is always at work. And I also feel like if you're not happy with your financial situation, then you might need to try to develop a better plan as far as what you should be spending each month, what you should be saving. And I also feel like some of you may need to look around to find a new job if you really hate your job, if you're not making enough money. Now might be the time when you maybe want to start to think about starting a new business, where you might want to go back to school. And if you have negative people in your life who are constantly bringing you down, if you're in relationships that are not healthy, now's the time to really consider who should stay in your life and who you should let go of. And I feel like they're just asking you to take a review of your life right now. There are a lot of things that I feel like needs to change. And at the same time, I feel like for a lot of you who have just been going through a difficult time, this is a positive sign that things are going to be changing for the better. You see this wheel here in the image, and sometimes this wheel can spin in a negative direction. Sometimes it can spin in a positive direction. And if you've been waiting for positive changes to happen in your life, if you've been wanting a new beginning, a new start, I feel like they're saying that now that wheel is finally going to be turning in a positive direction for you, and you're probably going to be in a position to where you're going to be noticing that things are going to start to change for the better. So I feel like this is a positive card. And next we have Go Now. So I feel like with this Go Now, this is a card of action. So again, this really goes back to what I was already saying about some of you needing to make positive changes in your life. And for this card to come up, I feel like a lot of you are hesitating right now. You may be faced with some really difficult decisions. You might have trouble with letting go of negative behavioral patterns, negative people in your life. You may be really afraid to make the changes that you need to make in order to bring about these positive changes in your life. But there's no need to be afraid, because when you can finally take action and you can make these changes for the better, then that is when you're really going to start to see things changing for you in a positive way. So what are you hesitating on? What decisions do you need to make? What changes in your life do you need to make for the better? They're asking you not just to make these changes, but to do so right now. You see the words go now. So I feel like if you do make these changes right now, then you're most likely going to be in a position to where you're seeing that the outcome for you is more favorable than if you were to wait, if you were to hesitate. I feel like things are really lining up for you right now. And you can see in the next card that we have fertility. So I feel like now is a really, really positive time. Now is a really abundant time where you're going to notice a lot of opportunities if you decide to take action right now. And if you all remember, we also had a card about fertility in our reading. I believe that was either Saturday or Thursday. And here we are with the words fertility again. And sometimes this can be associated with pregnancies, changes in the family. So I feel like a lot of these positive changes are going to be coming to your family and specifically your children. So this isn't necessarily just about children and families. As I said, fertility represents abundance. It represents new opportunities, possibilities, but only if you take action right now. I feel like you need to make some changes in order to bring more happiness and fulfillment into your life. So don't be afraid to let go of people. Don't be afraid to make these big changes in your life, because that is how you're going to bring about these positive results. That is how you're going to have this new life and this new beginning that a lot of you have been asking for. Now is the time. Do not hesitate. I feel like a lot of people just sit around and they wait for life to happen to them, and I feel like a lot of people just do not take action in the pursuit of their dreams. And a year goes by, 5 years goes by, 10 years go by, and the next thing you know, you're no closer to achieving your dreams than you were when you first started dreaming of what you wanted. So this is the time to really take action to make these dreams a reality and to bring about the positive changes in your life that Spirit believes that you really deserve. So I wish you all the best of luck. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday.